It is the year of our Lord 1543, nigh on 2 decades after the minor uprising in Tassing, where the mill burnt down, and so did the abbey in Kersau, where the artist Andreas Mahler was burnt to a crisp, going back into the library trying to rescue some books. Whatever became of his apprentice Caspar, the story does not tell. Now we are Magdalene, the daughter of the printer Klaus, who has received a note written in a very fine handwriting with pretty ink saying, "Stop." And that's basically where we are. Yeah, it's been almost 20 years since all that happened. So, what can we find out? We have the meeting at the Rat House, which is where Magdalene's dad is, Klaus. Utz, which would be someone's son, I don't remember, said Dad was looking for me. I need to grab the mural plans from the workshop at the house and then head to the Rat House. They should be sitting on his workbench near the printing press. We did that. I found the mural plans, and a strange note. I should ask Dad about it later, but right now I need to take them to the Rat House in the North Common. See, already we have some people here. Sister Gertrude of Hoff. She's still around. Otto Zimmerman. Oh, Zimmerman. Was that Otto? Yes. Son of Ava and the late Otto Zimmerman. Born just before the revolt. Stepson of Black Till? Oh, he's still around. Member of the town council. Glossary. We still have a lot of stuff here. We have some maps up to the Rat House. And here's Magdalene Druckering in Tassing. She's empiricist. She's empirical. She has a basic empirical mind. She is well read on the nature of plants and animals, as well as possessing a keen ability to think through and process information she receives along with its implications. So is she an empiricist? Is she like this, well read on the nature of plants and animals because of the book we gave her? Because as Andreas Mahler, we did give her the weird plant and animal book. Is that why? Okay, I need to readjust here. We are at the Drucker House. Our home base is now the Drucker House. And we should go to the Rat House. But I want to take a look around. I want to see what's changed. I saw that the mill was still there in the background, so I guess they rebuilt it. Ooh, Brigitte. Hello, Magdalene. Oh, Martin. That beard suits you. Magdalene. I would be guessing that the widow is dead. Although she doesn't live here down here anymore. She shacked up with... Oh yeah, the... Ruzika. I haven't. That's way too many accents and stuff. Washla? You're not a brother anymore? God bless you, Magdalene. Matilda? God bless you, Magdalene. Okay, I can't go upstairs. I think I saw the abbey as well in the background when we went back, but yeah, Utah. Hey, Magdalene. Eddie. Of course, you're still alive. Hello, Magdalene. Simon, who are you? Hey, Magdalene. Hans. Oh. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? Kraft hasn't bothered you again, has he? Or gotten into some other trouble? Who the hell is Kraft? Okay, that guy. You look positively just average. Okay. No, he's been fine, mostly. Good. That boy's a thorn in my boot. He's lazy, arrogant, doesn't care for his family. He'll bring shame to the Bauer name one day. I avoid sticking my nose into people's affairs, but Martin... yes, right, Martin Bauer. So it's Martin's new son since Wolf died. He hasn't been much of a father, has he? No. Kraft could have used a good man like Lucky to straighten him out. Oh, how the hell do you know about Lucky? Were you old enough to know about Lucky? Lucky died over 20 years ago. 27 years, almost 3 decades ago. And Magdalene may not be as attached to Lucky as we are, so didn't he kill someone? That's what people say. Anyway, didn't mean to complain. Until later, Magdalene. Until then. What about the Gertners? How the hell are you still alive? Ill Peter, if you've been ill for the last 20 years... Magdalene, you should really be dead. No offense, but you should be dead. Veronica? Hello, Magdalene. Clara? Oh, this has changed. Oh shit, I just remembered. Ursula died as well, didn't she? Oh, I knew that 20 years ago, but still it just hit me. Again. I liked Ursula. Is Anna alive? Endris? Did you ever find your morning man? We did encourage him to go out and find Good morning, Mr. Struckerin. Please tell me that's Endris's sweetheart. Kraft Bauer. Wife of Endris Schmidt. Yes, Endris married her after spotting her at the Innsbruck market and being encouraged by Andreas Mahler. Yes! Andreas did something good. Even if he had lost all faith in love and everything, we still encouraged Endris. Aww, Endris, you're up here. Andreas did a good. I'm so happy for them. Yeah, again, Mags. Weren't you told not to call her Mags? Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. And what are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? What business is that of yours? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. Apollo. Oh. What do you care? It's not like you've got important work to do. Oh, pick a background, eh? Oh, okay. Tinkerer. Maintains and tinkers with the present type and sometimes works with Baltas. He's still around. Domestics can handle anything connected with household or animal work? No. Because I feel like that's the most common thing that women end up doing here. And she was encouraged not through Andreas, but by Andreas, through his book. She's not going to be domestics. Bookkeeping? Proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information? Hell no, we're going to be a tinkerer. I keep the press running for my dad, and I work with Baltus on his inventions. Oh, Baltus. That seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day. Baltus's inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved in, if you ask me. No one asked you. Right. No one did. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Calm down, Mags. You're going to get a reputation. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Oh, do we now? We have a reputation. We can be skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Likes to playfully tease and flirt with people. She's a strong negotiator, whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Has a penchant for sneaking around, eavesdropping on conversations, and passing gossip. No. Not to be that kind of fella, but feels like that's also mostly what women do around these times. Domestics and gossip. Snooping. We saw that in the... when we helped them do the wool thingamajig. Holy hell, that was a lot of gossip. Haggling, maybe? Gonna flirt around. I mean, strictly thinking gameplay-wise, flirting around might be easier to just tease or just draw out information from people. Let's not be that, though. Haggling? Barbs. Yes. Skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Yes, they deserve it. This whole village deserves someone like that. At least I have a reputation. If you died today, your epitaphs would read, "The 3 shitheads who spent every morning harassing girls in the commons." I like her already. Assuming you got a grave, that is. Ooh, this will be remembered. More likely, they would toss your worthless bodies on a compost heap and hope for a better return. Oh, okay. Maybe not come on that strong. Jesus Christ! Yeah, maybe not come on that strong. Yes, come on that strong. That is fucking awesome. Alright, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Yes, that's why I was on my way to the rat house. The rat house. Hopefully I can drop these off and start my reading for the day. Please remind me what the hell a rat house actually was. A community hall where people meet, typically a council that governs day-to-day affairs under the authority of a lord. So a town hall, more or less. Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it? Ooh. Can't speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. Sure. She can't speak, but does that mean if she can read a little of almost all of them, does that mean that she also understands if she hears it? I mean, it maybe kind of little bit, at least larger snippets. Volksbücher. She is familiar with the most popular common books of the day, assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories. Reformation has read a wide range of contemporary books on the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, Reformation would kind of say that she was influenced by Otto and her father. But were they so much for Reformation, or more just giving peasants rights? Reformation was more a thing back when the Baron was alive. Most popular common books of the day. Assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, scatological stories. No, she learned this. She can read a little of almost all languages. And she can speak Italian. Don Florisel de Nicaea. Don what? Florisel, like flower. It's a knightly romance written in Castilian. Such a beautiful language. Who speaks that? People from Castile. Or is that Castile? Who knows? Never heard of it. Right. Sounds made up. Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? Yes, trees and birds and whatever. That's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? What? Never mind. Wait, aren't you supposed to be at the rat house too? You're on the council. Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Let's go. Ah, fine. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. Oh, hey, Father Thomas. That would be Father Thomas, Big Jorg, who lost an eye, probably in the battle. That would be Werner Stolz. And is that Paul? And then someone else. These murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth. I don't think it is so simple, Klaus. That is Paul. Nice. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas? I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. Well, in the end, there is only one actual absolute truth, but there are so many viewpoints that have to come together to find that one truth that it is kind of difficult to agree upon the truth. Especially in these times. I don't know. I'm tired of arguing. I just wanted to look nice and show what happened. You gonna do the revolt thing? Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed where talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I will see you home for supper. Or at home. It is all right, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Oh, that's it. Okay, he got here before me. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. For all the good it did us, he hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you can't make any progress? Oh, Magdalene, could you speak to your father, help him see things from our point of view? Ooh. Father Thomas, I don't even know what you're all arguing about. What is your point of view? Klaus has strong, very strong, opinions on how the history of Tassing of Kersau Abbey should be portrayed. And these portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. Isn't the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? Unless you are trying to nudge the truth a little bit so that it looks better. Don't do that. Don't falsify the truth, don't. We need actual history. We need it to be true. Which kind of makes you wonder how much of history is actually false. Just things written down by the victors with no accounts of the defeated or the oppressed. Only the truth seen from a single viewpoint. How much of things we are taught or know about history are actually bollocks, or at least half bollocks? Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized in the wall? You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do. Not entirely. Well, what do you think, Jorg? I know I'm not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to my own dad. I know what he did. Oh, right, he was about to be shot, but then Ulrich dived in front of him. Ulrich the baker. I need to go look in on the Albans near bakery. See how they're doing. It doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him, what happened to Otto. I mean, yeah, I remember that Ulrich took a bullet, for Peter, fired by Lenhart, who burned in the mill with Brother Guy, who was skimming money from the Abbey and just making things worse. But I don't know what happened to Peter. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our Lord angry. None of us do. But maybe, just maybe, there's a way to tell this story in a way that's true without upsetting anyone. By leaving out details, which is, I mean, technically not lying, but it is omitting the truth. Also, Magdalene, you're very short. If I'm gonna compare you to Utz and Paul, holy dang, you're short and very, very tiny. I didn't realize that. So, it's all very complicated, you see, Magdalene. Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that is a little less inflammatory. My father was deeply affected by the revolt. It won't be easy to convince him of anything. I don't think it's as complicated as you all think. So you want me to convince him to do what you say? I'm sure that will work. And to think the council's meant to be the best of Tassing. Magdalene? Such speech is entirely uncalled for. Now we need to come to an agreement, or call off the mural entirely. He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't tell him no all of a sudden. Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you. All right, I won't promise anything though. He's already hard enough to convince. Now I'm going back home. This mess has taken up way too much time of my day already. Okay, it's now 4. That's a change. Magdalene. Thank you for bringing the drawings to the rat house. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and they talk. They talk all day and we are never any closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. Sick of the whole thing. Dad, I'm worried about you. I know. I appreciate the concern. I suppose I haven't been this upset about something in a while. I'll get through it. I just need time. Why is it bothering you so much? We hear all of these stories about what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something, you and I, everyone in Tassing. Everyone wants to forget about it, pretend like it didn't happen. You don't. No one should. No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. Whether good or bad, whether you did good things or bad things, whether history itself was good or bad, can't ever forget it, or we are just liable to repeat it. Because we don't learn from it. It's important to see where we come from and where we can go from there. I was worried for you, worried for Benjamin, and for Rachel, and Esther. Who the hell are these people? Don't know you? Wait, yes I do. Benjamin, you were the guy together with Rachel. I think it was you two. You gave birth. You were also Jews, and so very worried the thing would come here because, you know, Christians and Jews did not have the best of relationships back then. Or relations at all. Who the hell is Esther, though? Is that your daughter? All grown up. It has been 18 years, so I guess that could be your daughter. I was so afraid that I would lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it, because he already lost his son and wife before. And Andreas was a shitbag who didn't write back when Klaus wrote to him. But Andreas lost his own son to the plague. So, a lot of that going on. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others. Ulrich got shot instead of Peter. Andreas burned alive in the abbey. Peter, don't remember. Also, why is there no line under Andreas? Probably because we played him, but it's still kind of weird. I don't remember you dying at all. I am sorry, Peter. I just don't remember. Were you killed by the soldiers? There was so much going on with the fire and the soldiers and the peasants and the townsfolk when that happened. I didn't see anything. I saw Caspar hiding out. Not in the cloister, but church entrance, maybe? That maybe that was the cloister entrance. He was hiding out. So he made it. I just don't know what actually happened to him. I don't remember seeing anything happen to Peter. But like I said, so many things happened. I had a difficult time seeing everything. And we lived. Dad, everyone says that it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died. They probably would have. Oh, maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Or maybe we could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. But we'll never know. Well, you can't change the past. Shouldn't forget it either. Is that what this is about? This mural? It's a chance to put something down in a place where everyone can see. If people start to forget, this will remind them. We were here. We were here. This happened. If I don't do it, who will? No one. Because the Lord probably doesn't want any kind of reminders that this happened, and thus kind of it will be lost in history. You're right, Dad. I wish the men in that rat house saw me the way that you do. Well, they won't come around. But one way or another, you will figure it out. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm going to bed early. Alright, I'm going to stay up for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Good. Please say hello to her from me. And her parents. I know, Dad. Good night, Magdalene. I love you. I love you too. All this running around has left me tired too. It will be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while. Will it? What if I want to go outside? Because I want to take a look around. I want to look at the mill. Also Steinauer house. Agnes. Good evening, Magdalene. I want to see who's here, who's new, what has changed, who got stabbed. Oh, hi. I can smell the... I don't know how to pronounce that in English, but very good spice. Anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. Dad always brought those cakes from Grit to help soothe my stomach when I was ill. Hello, Grit. Bless you, Magdalene. Is Anna alive? And does she still have Andreas's hat? I want to know. Oh, the rat house looks nice. Ah, it's the clock on the rat house we see now instead of the weird semi-Volvel thing. The rat house is the biggest building in Tassing. Baltus's clock took ages to build and place. Looks nice now. And it's made out of stone, so of course it will burn down very quickly. You got the outside done, but not the inside. It's been 20 years, and you're still not done. Stolz. The doctor I never spoke to as Andreas. Never ever. I should have. Let's rectify that now. Magdalene. Okay. Sourpuss. Who was you? Eisenkopf? Gnazio? Who the hell are you? Ciao, Magdalene. Balthasar? Magdalene. Magdalene. Yes? The cinnamon I added to the beer is perfect. Yeah, cinnamon is a spice. You're making beer? Well, yes. The copper pots you helped me pipe are part of the process. Huh. It's for the Christmas celebration. Beer at Christmas? Oh, I suppose you don't have much time left. Quite right. The wheel of time stops for no man. But it's going to be wonderful. Cinnamon, coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World. Jesu Christu, something face? Jesus Christ, he who has the money can do everything. Problem? Of course not. It's your money. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it. Clearly. As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit. And for all of Gnazio's complaints about the cost, the base rye we're using is free. Really? Yes. The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Because now with the miller dead, Lenhart burned alive in the mill with Guy, remember? He was also putting taxation on the peasants. Also basically fucking around with everyone he could. His wife and son got away, which is good. But Paul was his son. So they got away. I wonder what happened to his mother. Anyway. So I guess the peasants may have more produce left over now? Maybe? Grit made as much bread with it as she could, but she wound up having to throw a lot out. So, why not make beer? Not bear, but beer. Don't make a bear, make beer. Oh yes, why not? Why waste it? Thank you. Okay, that was a slightly weird little conversation, but sure, what's this? Baltus's workshop. I wonder if we can do another lesson soon. So this is what's going on in North Town. Now let's go to the outer town. Outer. Church and Rakurs. Ooh, Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Wonder if the sister is still here. Emily? Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember. It's been here for quite a while. Yes. Oh, Father Thomas. Hello. Just another God bless you. Nothing in here has really changed. Nope. Okay, so the mill. Andreas? Petsisse. Nie, Petsisse. Goody doggy dog. Paul? Hello, Magdalene. Andreas? Hello. You can call me Magdalene, Andreas. Magdalene. Magda works too, just not Mags. Magda. There you go. What are you up to today? Drawing. Anything interesting? No. Secrets. Oh, I see. I will leave you to it then. Oh. I want to think. Oh, I wanted to go down to the ruins, but sure. Okay, that's where the soldiers were camped. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. I can, yeah, okay. Lower Abbey. What does this place look like now? The guest house is locked, of course. The abbot house is locked and everything is abandoned. It looks like overgrown and abandoned. Doesn't look too bad here. The shrine is still open. Hey, the... Thank you. The Hand of Saint Moritz. The poor Claris? Take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. Order of contemplative nuns founded by Saints Clare and Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on the donation of alms. I see. Hopefully they won't have a brother Guy or sister Guy to steal money. Gertrude? Pet son of Mousefanger. Yes. Pet Mousefanger's son. Yes. Oh. The no garden. Great. Margaret is still here. Hello, Margaret. It's Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene. God bless you. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Not that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors. Well, I had some spare time and thought I would say hello. Also, I wanted to see how much of this place had burned down and what it looks like. Oh, well, hello. Yeah. It is good to hear your voice, though. I enjoy it when outsiders visit the convent. Do you miss the outside world much, sister? Yeah, yes, sometimes. I miss the other Benedictine sisters, especially. She would never admit it, but Sister Lisbeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could. Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines left Kirsau? Ha! Truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. Kirsau is my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent's ins and outs was hard enough. I never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertrude had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending, and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I can't leave Mousefanger behind. Aww. Yeah, of course, she truly is Queen of Kirsau. Has the convent changed very much since the Poor Clares arrived? Yes, the food is simpler and some of the prayers are different, but all the chores and gardening is the same. Gertrude misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning the sisters' new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores. Of course, sister. Apologies for interrupting. Ah, not at all, Magdalene. God bless you. So only Gertrude and Margaret are still here? Francisca. God bless me. God bless you. And I'm guessing... no. Even though we're now a woman, we're not allowed to go deeper into the convent. The church is closed, and everything is closed. The entire abbey be closed. You can see the roof is burned away there. Some of the glass be shattered. So I guess they live only in the convent. The church is not much used. Alright. Curiosity slightly satisfied. Let's go into the Miller house. There's Andreas's hat. Does that mean you're Anna? Else? Hello, Magdalene. The hat is now a family heirloom. Anna? God bless you, Magdalene. Ulrike? Magaline! Hello, Ulrike. Ulrike? Oh, the hell you want to pronounce that? Hello! What are you doing? Watching? Very well. Keep up the good work. Work! Haha, just like Mom. I will work now. Aw. Here are some people. So, Anna, is she married to Paul? Was Anna right here? I didn't see it. Agnes, Andreas, Apollo, Artemis. Am I right? Some Greek influences there. Andreas, son of Anna. Anna and Paul Miller. They did get married. Nice. There's Paul. Son of the late Lenhard and Els, husband to Anna and father of Andreas and Ulrike. Town miller and member of the town council. Hans Eddie Il Peter Jutta Kraftmager. But there's no Anna? No Anna. Agnes, Andreas, Apollo, Artemis. Then we go straight to B. Why didn't Anna earn a place in the glossary of people? Whatever. I'm just happy the hat is still there. Oh, hello, Carl. Good day, Mistress Drickerin. Martha. Hey, Magda. Ursula. Hello, Magdalene. And Fabian. Good evening, Magdalene. Kittens everywhere. Okay, now. I could go to the forest. Let's take a quick look in the forest. Just a quick look. While I'm here, I mean. Smokey is still here? Oh, Smokey's still here. Hello, Magdalene. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round here. Not the worst name for a plant in English I've read or heard. Can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. The Shrine of Saint Satia. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures for the coming year. Shouldn't we pick this up? Should we just leave our basket out here? This is where we started. There's the waterfall. Can only look at the waterfall from... Oh, wait. Wait. Over here. The waterfall is always so beautiful. The old salt mines. No one's mined in Tassing for ages. And you have no idea what these graves are for. 2 innocents. Still don't know who those innocents were. Maybe we would have been able to find out if we had been able to get closer to Lucky. But unfortunately... that didn't happen. So the thread puller, the manipulator, the person behind it all is still here. Which means our pool of suspects is getting very small. See, because it's gotta be someone who's been here for 30 years. So it could be Agnes. Could be Big Georg. Maybe he's just pretending to be dumb. And don't think it's Brigitta. Could be Clara, because she's also been here. Could be Klaus, but why would he? Could be Endres. Els has also been here. Esther Sommerfeld, daughter of Benjamin and Rachel, Jewish printers from Prague, born in Tassing during the revolt of 1525. Friend and epistolarian of Magdalene. You're new. Farmer, husband of Ursula, father of Walpurga. Haven't even seen Walpurga. Could be Gertrude. Why would she though? Known for her friendly personality and her cat, Mosefanger. You're new, so not you. Greta's been here a while, yes. Hedy has also been here, so has Il Peter. I don't know. Carl, injured in the revolt. Husband of the late Helena. Father of Martha and the late Anton, who died in the revolt. Yeah, you're blind, so you're kind of out. Not to be like that, but she's out. Martha, younger sister of the late Anton, daughter of Carl and the late Helena. Martin wasn't here at all during the second round of notes. Smokey has been here, so has Father Thomas. He did take care of Amelie, who had dreams which he interpreted. Maybe he interpreted the dreams? Because she saw the death thing. Maybe he... No, because the notes were written to kind of incite violence, try to get people to do things, not hinder them. So it's probably not Father Thomas. Probably not. What was I supposed to do? Yeah. Dad feels a lot of pressure to represent our town's history properly in the mural. He's a good man. He thinks he let down his friends during the revolt and sees this as a way to set things right. Now that he's gone off to bed, I should sit down at my desk and write a letter to Esther in Prague. Let us do that. We can go to sleep, but no. Alright, where to begin? Ah, I should write to Esther. And the family portrait up there. Dearest Esther. I hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regards to your parents, like usual. I've spent the last few days collecting oak galls with Sister Gertrude. I don't suppose you have the chance to do this in Prague. Sister Gertrude has been teaching me how to grind them into a smooth ink. Right, because she's the one who's always been doing the inks, isn't she? So she has always had access to ink. I didn't even think of that before. Sister Gertrude just jumped to the top of my suspect list. But why would he? She? Why would she? She's been here. She's known for being friendly and for her pets. She might have known about the beating that Sister was it Matilda? Matilda got from the Baron and thus wanted the Baron gone, and probably knew all the other scandals and stuff that happened. That would mean she sent she gave Andreas the note to warn him to never come back. But then we came back and we started finding notes again. And the book was in the library, which only the nuns had access to. The book with the same handwriting that the notes were in. That Adoc probably knew about, but he didn't. And there's the whole thing with Sister Margaret smelling someone moving about in the the nun's dormitory, smelling of roses and sulfur. Definitely someone with access to the herb hut. Or garden. But why? The motive is still isn't there. It's looking more and more likely that it's Sister Gertrude. I don't understand the why though. It is difficult work, but you will find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. Let it be purple, because then we have her. Oh, did I mention? Dad started a new project. He's painting a mural of Tassing's history in our new rat house to memorialize the revolt. The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history, past, present, and future. I don't think I want to stay in Tassing forever. It's a quaint place to grow up, but I'm 20 now. That means you were 2 when we were here last. You looked more like 3 or 4, but guess it's different to actually tell how young a toddler is. Dad says I should take over the shop, but I want to do more with my life. You could take over the shop and move it? Not just take over a print shop in some tiny town in the Alps. If I married a master printer, then I could become part of the Printers Guild. Ambition, sure. Then I would be able to send Dad my extra earnings and make a name for myself in one of the cities. And yes, before you break the nib off your pen, I will come visit you in Prague. I promise. I'll try to make time to visit before winter. Life has been bustling here. Dad has been busy with the Rat House mural, so I have taken over in a workshop. I'm sure it will be a sight to behold once it's finished. Then who would the note be for? The note that said stop. Probably for Klaus to stop with the mural. So maybe we should actually convince him to stop before he dies? Write back to me soon. All my love, Magda. On one hand, she's working in a workshop, so it's a little bit strange that she's actually writing letters for hand. On the other hand, I know the satisfaction of writing letters for hand. I used to have pen pals back in the day. So yeah. Hello, Klaus. Aren't you sleeping yet? Hello, Magdalene. I guess we're going to sleep, because there's nothing else to do. I mean, we could go out, but I very much doubt that there's anyone outside. No one standing around in the... Oh, never mind. Oops. Hey, Mags. Probably just gonna be people saying hi, hello, God bless you. No way to enter any of the houses. So yeah, let's just go to sleep. See what happens. Is she gonna dream just like Andreas? Or... It's late. I should get some rest soon. Yes, go to sleep. That looks comfy. Hot but comfy. Way too big a clock. Ah! Oh no. Dad? Dad? Magdalene. Dad! Hang on, I'm coming. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Dad! Magdalene. What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding. Someone came into the house. They hit me over the head. I'll go get Dr. Stoltz. Try not to move, Dad. Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me. Oh, shit. On the one hand, we need a doctor. On the other hand, I don't want to leave him alone. Partly because whoever hit him could come back and finish the job, and also because I don't want him to potentially die alone. That's the fucking worst thing, dying alone. In the cold, in the dark. Oh. Well, he is 100% dead if I don't go. I guess these actually do the same thing, just different reasonings. Which is the most kind to say, in case these are the last words you will ever say to your father. That could instill some hope in him, maybe help him hold on. I can't carry you across town, Dad. I won't be long, I swear. Please, just hold on. Magdalene, be careful. I will. I'll be right back. I promise. Dun 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 dun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours later? Oh, he's alive. Oh, thank fuck he's alive. Okay. Ooh, I was worried we had another murder. I don't want Klaus to die. Too much has already happened to this goddamn family. Do you know why anyone would want to attack you, Klaus? No. Maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them. Well, people have been killed for less, and people are killed for less even now. Are you sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Come on, Jorg, you saw the workshop. Somebody was looking for something. A burglar in passing? That's preposterous, he says, and we've had 1 murder, 2 murders, and a revolt. And just, you're worried about a burglar? You're, not worried about, but you can't believe there's a burglar? Father Thomas. Well, if it wasn't an attack, then what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate blow to the head. Unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis. No, of course not. No. As I thought. Truthfully, Klaus, I'm surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It's a grave injury. Magdalene, you will need to help take care of your father. I will. Whatever I need to do. Good. Of course, the mural will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of bed. Oh. No, it has to be done. This is too important. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work. I don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Yeah. Klaus, your health comes first. Anyway, we haven't even been able to agree on what the mural should be. Indeed, it might be best to abandon the entire idea. No. With respect, Father Thomas, you are not on this council. Yes, just offering an opinion. I can paint the mural. Can you? What? Mags, quit joking around. Well, I know you want to help your dad, but aren't you too young for something this big? I don't think age plays into it at all, as long as you know what the hell you're doing. Yeah, let's not put someone else down. I'm old enough to run the print shop by myself, and Dad trusts me to illustrate the books. Isn't that enough? Painting a mural this large and complicated will take a lot of skill and expertise. So that's why we were having your dad make it. He's been making art forever. I agree with Paul. Klaus needs home care. You're best suited for that, Magdalene, not a mural. What is that supposed to mean? Well, are you sure you're up for it? Physically, I mean. It's quite demanding. You would be up on scaffolding and could fall. So could any man who goes up there. Are you not listening to me? I've already been doing this work for years. I know what it takes. Dad knows what it takes. Do you? I can do it, Dad. If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with the lot of you. Klaus? If you don't trust her, you don't trust me. I'll never do any work for this council again. All right, I say we let her. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Very well. All right, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you are doing, all right? Fine, but I'm taking Dad's ideas into account. Well, we'll figure it out somehow. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up, Klaus. I'll do my best, Jorg. Magdalene, just a moment. Yes, what is it? Your father is lucid right now, but his injury is severe. His current demeanor is misleading. I know the injury is severe, Werner. I saw all the blood, which doesn't necessarily mean anything because head injuries bleed like a mother bastard. But I'll take your word for it, Werner. Magdalene, there is damage to his brain. Oh shit. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left. Oh, double shit. But he's not going to survive. Can't we take him to see a surgeon? No, he can't be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this. So he's just going to die? And there's nothing I can do about it? You can make him comfortable and you can enjoy the time you have left. Been there. Fucking hate that. But time will run out before long. Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form. And I don't know how much time he has left. Werner said it could be a few months or weeks. God protect him. I'll pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of Tassing from its earliest days all the way up to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest part of Tassing's history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Then I'll move on to the founding of the Abbey and Tassing's saints. After that, I should find a way to represent our recent history. Depicting the revolt is important to Dad. People in Tassing might know of some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said the library in Kersau had those records. He was going to write to the last prioress to see if she had any information. Would that be Mother Illuminata? I should write to her now while I'm thinking about it. Well, write to Mother Illuminata, there it is. Convince the council, write to Mother Illuminata. I am going to leave this here, to be honest, because that whole conversation dredged up some fairly unpleasant and both positive and very, very negative memories. So yeah, like I said, been there, done that. Hated it, mostly. Anyway, going to leave that there for now, for today. As always, thank you for being here and thank you for watching, I appreciate it. Please take care of yourself, be kind, and I hope that you have a damn better day ahead of you than I have.